You know why some of us living in hostile world, full of darkness, full of nasty experiences, full of hardship, anger, fights, we accumulated this in the minds. Some of us. Some of us living in really nice, beautiful, full of peace and love world, because they have pure minds, they have clean minds, they manage to master a way of life where they know what they need to do, what is forbidden, what is permissible. And some of us used their free will and started doing whatever they like, or they listened to this voice in their head which convinced them that certain things are permissible, but many are not. And when we're doing them, we're simply twisting, distorting our mind. Like it's in 10 Commandments, in Bible, in Quran, there is also something like this. In every holy book, you can find this out. But some of us are lost so much that they lost ability to know what is right, what's wrong. Simply, it can be lost in the mind somewhere. You somehow knew that this can be wrong, this can be wrong, but you're still doing this because you accepted this in your heart. Your heart have shackles, it's impure, so you're doing those things, and you contaminated your senses, and they want to do it, and this whisper to you, and there is really big urge and need to do those things, like addiction from doing those things. But it's deepening your darkness, it's deepening your sorrow, future sorrow, till you reach some point then where you really will be badly suffer from that. It's like more and more and more, it's becoming like very, very dense in your mind. So some people living in this dark world, because accumulation of it is huge. They are able to do everything to another human being, beat, harass, steal, fight, kill, lots of nasty things. And they even not see wrong in this. It is like simply oppression from the mind, which telling them, I need to oppress that person, I need to harm myself, I need to harm another, I need to reduce freedom of others, which we see now in the world. That when someone is, let's say, good life, is wealthy, rich, not means he's a good person, he knows consciously what he's doing. He can also make instruction in the head, which telling him, I want to be more rich. But he don't see that with this richness, from that wealth he get from this world and people, there is oppression to another. There is lots of harm to another. And for this we will be accountable. He may live his good life, this good life, for some while, but all of it will come back because he recording those informations in the mind. Trouble is we think we have good life, one life. From this what I see, we don't. We have one life in this body, but your mind, which record all of those informations, and your soul, this carrier inside, will go later on. It is like journey of improvement or degradation. So if you record in the mind all of those, you at some point of time will see mirror of it. It will happen to you. It will be done to you. If you kill somebody, you will be killed. If you steal from somebody, if you harass, if you reduce freedom of others, it will gonna happen to you as well. All of it. At least God existence will forgive you and will like shorten your shortcomings, correct them. There will be time also for it, if you will give that forgiveness. Because sometimes people so quickly breaking themselves, they causing to themselves something like damage, permanent damage to their mind. This is not reversible. This is so destroyed, so dark, so packed. They are like walking monsters. And there is command from that mind, do it, and urge, do it. I need those money, I need that car, I need that mobile phone from that guy. That's what's happening in human minds. This is whisper, the satanic egoic mind whisper to you, whisper that instruction because you are in your mind, and you do it because you are your mind. But fact is, you are not your mind. You're something behind the mind. This transparent liquid body, soul, whatever it is, whatever, there's no name really for this. When you're rooted in your heart and you have feelings, real feelings, you're not able to hurt another human being. At least, if you are not rooted so much, or maybe little, you see, or you have time to think, shall I react, shall I listen to that, or shall I not? And easy, very easy is to mistaken yourself, be deceived by that. It's easy. So I said, if you are rich, wealthy, influential, powerful man, and there is many men like that in this world, it's not guarantee you're doing well. Absolutely not. You may have all of this and still have that instruction which dictate you, and you think you're doing okay, you're doing well, but on the way, so many people are hurt, so many people are shackled, so many people are deprived of freedom. They simply suffer by your action. That's what's happening now in the world. Do I have no freedom to decide about my life? If I, let's say, don't want to wear the mask, or don't want to take that job, which we see many people simply suffer from it, or some have some complications, or even dying. That was invented to help. But at first place was income. It's not that much help at that level when a pharmaceutical company is doing this. It's just income. Wanting to be more rich, gather more to itself. So I address this to those rich people. Do you really know what you're doing? Do you see what's happening in the world? Do you see how many unhappy people is? How many shackles? Do you have feeling towards this? Do you have compassion towards this? And I'm telling you, at some point of time, you don't see this now. You will be accountable for it. Because you may not see that you are dictated with that instruction to your mind to pull those things. And you're doing this. But when someone suffers because of you, then it is up to you, on you. And there will be time it will be paid back to you this. Like I've seen everything in my life which been paid back to me very quickly. Because you don't see it, that means maybe you are a young soul. Maybe things not happening to you so quickly. But sometimes to many people, including me, when I doing something wrong, I very quickly see effect of this, cause and effect. It just simply happened to me. It happened millions of times. Till I learn that certain things simply not serve us, are harmful. But life is in a way series of experiences where we learn. But even if we learn, if we get some position, then challenge and responsibility is much more higher. Sometimes it's not good to be in shoes of those people where so much happening like that, and they really cannot know and judge consequences of their actions, because this is not visible, too complicated, too many things happen. So if you pull wrong strings, like let's say famous Epstein, which have all the islands, money, power, but he still discovering himself he need to do certain things, and he did this. But finally he went to prison and been hanged out. Nothing really helped him. Everyone turned off of him. So that was hand in a way of existence of God, which served him and give him back what he started to do with his power. So again, I keep saying this to those most powerful guys and women, men's. Be careful what you're doing with your power, with your money. There will be time you will be accountable for that, for everything, and every one of us, without exclusion. There is no stronger than existence and power coming from that. When it wants, it shows you what you're doing, if you're doing right or if you're doing wrong. Salam alaikum.